So today I want to talk about a project that took way longer than, let's say, we thought. So some of you might know that we have created the credit card pick set with Lock, Noob and Tallan Pick. And actually, what do you think, how long did it take for this project? You have seen it a little bit now for doing the pictures and everything. So Lucas, what do you think, how long did we need?
Maybe because it's a big project, I think something between a year or 2 years.
Not totally, but you are close. A lot of people would think it's not that long. We needed a full year. I just checked. We started to work on this project with Tallan Pick and Lock Noob exactly in August last year. So when we were just finishing the credit card pick set, we already thought about creating a complete new line of lockpicks. The main idea was just to check out what is possible, what we need to improve, because I never was very happy with the lockpicks we created until that date, or we are still creating for some time on. While we had very nice stainless steel handles, we had problems with the rivets. Riveting is quite an old technique and we wanted to get rid of it. So we asked Tallan Pick and Lock Noob what they prefer in a handle in order to change the design and in order to change it. So we then quickly came up with a solution to be able to customize your handle in your likings for different colors, and having a plastic handle which feels very comfortable in your hand. So this starts with making it thicker, making it wider than most other handles, making it a little bit thicker than most other handles, while still having quite a nice weight to it, and still not being so thick that it will, let's say, overshadow the rest of the pick while picking. And so we designed the handles, we designed screws, and we at Wendt, if we know one thing, we know about screws, we know how to create screws, and we know how to produce them in quantities. And this was a big problem, because the first thing where our normal screw manufacturer told us, no, these screws are too small, we are not going to produce them. So while we went into this project with the mindset, okay, it's going to be very easy, this was directly the first setback. So we found a few new screw producers, tested them. Some were rubbish with the quality, some were highly overpriced, and at the end we were able to find a factory which made a very good quality and also allowed us to do a different type of colors and different type of sizes. So we directly thought, okay, why only have our own handles in different colors? Let's go with a different size of screw and allow the community to create own handles. I know that there are a lot of custom lockpick makers and people who just enjoy to create custom lockpicks. And so let's help them to design own handles for our lockpicks, or even if they want to design a complete own lockpick with our screws, so that you can change the handle should the pick itself break. This was also a big benefit, or one of the big reasons we designed the whole version, or the whole line how it is. We wanted to have a way, should a pick break or should anything break, to just change it, to repair it. And also allow a new lockpicker to buy a pick set with only the picks without handles, to have a low starting price, and still being able to buy handles at a later point and put them on the picks. So we came up with that, we designed the first prototypes, we designed the screws, created the first prototypes, sent everything to Tallan Pick, to Lock Noob, have them test a little bit, and at the end we came up with this handle design which is very comfortable to hold and to use. When screwing the picks together, because normally the picks will be sold separately from the colors, this allows you to completely choose the colors you want for the pick you want. So you can have, let's say, different colors for different thicknesses. Currently we only have one thickness, but other thicknesses are going to come very soon. Or you can have, let's say, one color for all rakes, one color for all your hooks, one specific color for your favorite hook, whatever you want, you can have it. And the next step was to completely redesign the shapes of the picks we wanted to produce. For that, Noob created the shapes completely. We redesigned the shapes in SolidWorks to have them completely in 3D, to have them a little bit tested with simulations if the pick is going to be strong enough, and then produce it on our water jet. We prefer to produce our picks on the water jet because we don't want to introduce heat to this material. So one of the last steps was to get a new machine in for finishing the picks, to rounding it off. And this was another big problem. So when we started to check out for this machine, a lot of them were so expensive that they were nearly as expensive as a water jet, and this was a very expensive tool already. And some of them were not capable to produce the high finish we wanted in an adequate time. But we found a machine which were able to produce it in the adequate time we wanted, and also was at a good price ratio. The only problem was when we ordered it, it already told us, okay, 1 month. We were nearly finished with production, okay, no problem, let's go with 1 month. Unfortunately, the machine got also delayed, so another month, and now we are finally finished with everything, and we are able to release the 0.6 picks first. Initially, I wanted to also release 0.5 picks directly with it, but we had a problem with a batch of bad material for 0.5 millimeters. So everything that could go wrong did go wrong in this project, but I'm happy that after nearly exactly 1 year, we are able to release this now. So if you have any questions about this, if you want to know anything specific, if you want us to show something, just write it in the comments. And of course, if you would subscribe and like this video, we are always grateful for that. With that being said, check out our website, check out the new picks, and again, any questions, just shoot us a comment here, or you can even use the web chat on our website if we are currently working. If we are not working, the web chat isn't working either, so you can also shoot us an email.